What's up, guys? Today we're back at the property. We're starting off the day bright and early at 7 a.m. In a few hours, the builder will be coming to put up our new detached garage. Until then, we'll get a few small projects done. Let's first head to the back patio to feed Diesel, and let's go over the possible plans for the backyard. Let's give Diesel a bowl of food really quickly. He always comes running out here, even though he's probably not hungry half the time here. Look at that, he's grabbing it. I always do put a few treats in there, but let's kind of talk about what we're going to do, what the plans are here for the patio. Alright guys, so what I'm thinking is an in-ground swimming pool here. I want a pretty big one, the deep end, probably around 10 to 12 feet, the shallow end around 3 feet here. We do want a nice area to have a grill, to have those great barbecues, and maybe kind of a small area with kind of a wood cover. I think that would be a really good thing here for us. But let's head over around here to the garage, and like I did touch upon, the builder is coming in a few hours, but I really want to get a few things done here. So the wife went shopping at Home Depot and actually bought quite a few flower pots, and I really want to kind of put a few here in front of the brick pillars on the garage, and I think we'll probably put a few at the entrance. So let's get on to that, and then we'll do one more project, and hopefully the builder comes pretty soon, because I'm really excited, guys. It's gonna cost a lot of money. We'll go over all of those details, but now we are gonna have a big garage, and what I'm thinking here is only to have the Trail Boss, and then the Chevy Tahoe will go here, and then the bay closest to the door will be for all the kids' toys, the bikes, the small little things like that. That way it frees up a lot of room all the way around. Alright, so she did buy this wood barrel flower pot here. It does look pretty sweet here. Now, guys, there is a full mods list up on my website if you guys would like to go check it on out here. There is a lot of mods this series. Every single one is over there. And what I'm going to do is I might try to convince her to switch out this one here for the barrel, because I actually really do like it here. Let's come back here to the entrance. We definitely want to put one here. Yeah, probably one on either side. Looks good. And then we'll put one here. So perfect. And finally, let's probably put one or two in front of the shed here. It's always nice to kind of make the property look good. Flowers really is pretty awesome here, but I hope everyone's been having a fantastic day so far. Mine's been pretty good. I do have a lot of schoolwork, but it is always nice to make videos, and I really have a great time doing it. These barrels do look pretty cool here. Kind of brings kind of a rustic look to the property, which does look pretty neat here. Wow, really do like that. Definitely want to kind of see if we could sell these and just kind of go with the barrels here. I think that's probably going to be the plan. But up next, guys, we need to solve a problem. I really want a UTV, but they're a lot of money. We don't really need it. That's extra maintenance. So I thought, what if we buy a trailer for the John Deere 1025R? We own quite a lot of acres here. We got to get working on it. I really want this to be the best property, the best looking house on the streets, and I am a huge person when it comes to the landscaping and the lawn, so we need a small trailer for it, and I really just don't want to buy kind of a yard trailer. I want to buy one that we could use on maybe small things here. So I was looking on the marketplace and found, I believe it's a 5x8 aluminum trailer. It should be light enough for the 1025R, but it's also street legal, so we'll be able to tow it here. So what I'm thinking is, let's actually come over here to the garage. Let's type the code in. Let's hop in the Trail Boss. Let's go take a look. They only want like $800 here for it, so I think that's a pretty fair price, and I think we should go take a look at it before someone else picks it up. I've really been enjoying the Homeowner series here. This Mills County map save game is pretty epic. I really do like the house here. I am putting a lot of effort into mods, and guys, I am looking for a new project here. It's actually in the works. It's one epic mod, one that has not been in Farm Sim before here. So hope you guys are excited for that as well. So many cool things to come, and starting off the year strong is always the way to go here. But guys, this Trail Boss, that 6.2 liter V8, I would not switch this for anything else here, guys. I'm just kind of a V8 person, although a turbo does make it faster. V8 is the way to go here. We definitely want to see if we could put an aftermarket exhaust here on it. Other than that, though, maybe a bed cover. I think this truck is pretty much set up, and I don't really want to kind of even sell it. That's why I want to buy a project truck that's even faster, and that way this kind of stays nice and clean here. But let's take a look at it for $800. That would really solve our problem. Right, we're here at the property. Let's get backed on up here, and I actually do have the money with me, so we'll be able to buy it. We'll have to go to a local kind of place to get the license plate and everything, but here it is. Oh yeah, this would work perfect on the 1025R. You guys can see it's a pretty nice size. It's a 5x8, so it's aluminum. The aluminum trailers are a lot lighter than steel, and it looks like it does a 4 ramp, so ramp there, and these are kind of sides come takeoff as well. So I think I'm gonna go offer $750 for it. If not, we'll just pay the $800 and let's take it home. Alright, after a little bit of negotiation, guys, we are down to $780. I think that's a pretty fair deal. I think, even though it might seem a really good price, you should always try to get it a little cheaper, and it's always nice to kind of test out your negotiation skills here. But let's get backed on up, and let's get that perfect. Now, he said the wiring, everything does work. Oh yeah, this will be perfect, and I like it to touch upon, we could go buy kind of a yard trailer, but if we're only going to use it to move pallets, maybe firewood, things like that, we really don't need it to be specialized for that, and we could actually use this to tow the ATVs around, things like that as well. So I think this was even better win-win for us as well. So what I'm thinking is, why don't we get this back to the house? Let's actually get the 1025R, and let's kind of test this out really quickly, and then we do have to move both of the other trailers. I think they're going to be kind of in our way, so we'll have to get those moved because the builder looks like is coming within the next half hour. Now, the majority of the mods here for this series are public. I am trying to use a lot more public mods here, and you guys seem to be really liking it. Now, one thing, guys, I definitely have to shift this over just a little bit. Didn't realize just how close that was. And let's see here. Looks like we do have to do a little bit of moving around. Let's see. Can we move this back? Perfect. And we have to kind of get this moved. Now, I can possibly try to fit that trailer in here. I think that would be a nice thing to do, but I don't think it's really going to fit, which is no problem here. We'll just have to kind of put it right beside it, which we'll definitely do here. But the 1025R should have the hitch, and this should work really well here for us. Looks like it almost doesn't have the 3-point hitch on it. Maybe I forgot to add it, but we'll give it a try, and we might not have a hitch ball for it, but I think it's gonna work. There we have it, guys. The 1025R is working. I will have to say that was a really good idea on my part, and we should be able to get a lot of yard work done. I will have to do a few adjustments here, but I think the aluminum will also help on out with just making it easier for the tractor as well, which will be a pretty good thing here for us. Let's get this backed in. Just look at this thing. Wow. This setup does look pretty cool. It is a little bit bigger than the tractor, but I don't think we'll have a problem there. Let's put this back inside. Alright, we have the 1025R back inside. Looks like the builder is on his way right now from his shop. We need to get both these trailers moved out of the way. I think we'll probably just kind of put it along the driveway there. Really don't like to put things in the grass, especially like this, because we'll have tire ruts and things like that. But we'll get these moved quickly because I can't wait, and I definitely want to go over the details on it, how much it costs, things like that, and we'll talk about the plans for what we're gonna do. Alright, guys, the builders here, it's time to put up their garage, so I decided to go with a 3-car garage, 9.5-foot doors, so the doors are pretty big, and I believe they're around 9.5 feet tall, and they do match the house garage doors as well, which was a big thing. The wife really wanted them to kind of look similar, very similar styling to that shed, and I think it's only going to take a matter of a few hours to get it put up. After a number of hours, guys, here it is. It's a 3-car garage. It's a very unique design, which I really do like. Before we go kind of take a look at it, we do need to extend the driveway here. I definitely want to make it pretty wide here, so let's do that quickly. And I can't wait to kind of show you guys this. It does have some pretty unique design features. Alright, let's get going here on making this a little bit bigger here. Let's see if we can make this go right like that, I think. Actually, let's see if we could switch it over here to grass. We'll put some more sod down to really get this cleaned on up here. But if you do have any cool ideas here for this series, please let me know. You guys have been giving me some great ideas here. There's so much videos to come with this series, and I think that's pretty much it there for the driveway. Alright, guys, it's time to take a quick look here. So you guys can see it's around 30 feet deep, which has a lot of extra room, and with the 9.5-foot doors. Alright guys, here it is. Let's take a quick overview. This did cost $30,000. It's just pretty much the shell. The inside still needs to be finished here. The concrete needs to be polished, so it's not exactly done, but it's built. This is a 35 wide by 32 feet deep here, so it's a pretty big one. I really do like it a lot here. You guys can see those windows up top. Really do like the styling. It kind of goes along with the house. I also really do like the color here. Now this is actually public. I did change out the doors, do a few things, and also scaled it down a bit, but you guys can download this as well here. Let's see if our code works. First time using it. Oh yeah, look at that guys. Let's get this opened on up here. So we do have some pretty epic plans, and let's kind of go over those really quickly here. So look at that guys. We have really high ceilings. It needs to be finished. We need drywall, things like that. We actually need to do the insulation because it is gonna get really cold if we don't have heat, and we don't want to be kind of working and kind of being covered in sweat. So we do need AC, but guys, the plan is to put a 4-post car lift here. The Ford GT, the Porsche will go on that, and that is the last Porsche we will be buying, guys. So we won't be owning another one. We've just owned too many of those, and over here is going to be a 2-post lift, and then here in the center won't be anything, but along the back wall in the center we'll have a nice tool cabinet set up with some pretty sweet things. So let's kind of get going here on it. We need to move both the cars over here, and both of those trailers need to be kind of moved along the side. So like I just said guys, this will be our last GT3, our last Porsche. We've owned quite a few, the GT3, the GT4, and now the GT3 RS, but I will have to say, this color looks amazing here. I did drive this to work a number of times, and a few of the people at work did come outside. They did want a few rides, and I did take them for a quick spin, but guys, this car looks amazing. And this way now, maybe we could add a second car. I really do want to buy a Lamborghini, but it's a little bit on the older side for a Lamborghini. Maybe you guys kind of see the hint there, but hopefully we could maybe find one within the next month or two and pick it up. But let's hop here in the Ford GT. This thing we are not selling. Maybe instead of another kind of sports car, we could see if we could buy the other Ford GT, the 2005. I think that would be a pretty sweet one as well. Let's actually take this out of track mode. That way the spoiler isn't up there. But this is a pretty rare car. It's going up in value. Although cars depreciate, this Ford GT we bought for $500,000 from Ford. But right now, we could probably get it sold for $1 million. So that's a pretty smart thing. That kind of makes up for all the money we lost on all the Porsches and all the other cars. But wow, look at all of the room in here. So let's get those trailer moves moved quickly. And I think we're kind of done with today, guys. It's been a busy day here for us. A lot going on. And that's kind of what happens here with the property. And there's so many things. Now, the last thing I want to do is move the Tahoe over here and kind of leave this bay opened as well. Alright, all the trailers are moved. Let's put the Trail Boss here in the garage. I will have to say, guys, it's coming along pretty good. Week after week, the property just keeps on improving. That's the goal here. Hopefully one day we could sell it, make a lot of money. But until then, we'll be enjoying it here. And this does look amazing. So we definitely cleared up a lot of room here. Having this open will be a lot easier to kind of get in and out of that door. We'll keep this here. This has all of kind of the tools for the house, small saws, things like that. And I think we'll probably bring the Cyber Quad here. I always like to rip that around. That way we don't have to walk all the way over there, and probably we'll put up a bike rack here, something like that. But that's all done here. Let's get this last door closed. Both trailers are along the side. I'm not sure if we'll buy trailer ports or maybe build one off the side. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe or maybe not here. But let's get this door closed up. I'm going to go head inside, go play some Farm Sim on the PC. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one, and subscribe for more.